guys, welcome back to our Texas homestead. Today I'm going to make some split pea soup. It's Mike doesn't like split pea soup, but I'm making it for my dad. But it's in this canning book, and it's on page 405. So I'm going to double the recipe because it calls for 2 cups of split peas, but the bag I got had 4 cups, so I'm just going to use them all. So 4 cups of split peas and 16 cups of water. Bring it over here. And I'm guessing split peas aren't like pinto beans where you gotta rinse them and look for rocks, because it didn't say that. And usually these recipes are pretty detailed about that. So we're gonna let that come to a boil. Turn it down. It didn't say simmer, it said keep it at a boil. But I'll turn it down a little bit, put the lid on it, and let it cook for an hour. I'll bring it back then. So while that's coming to a boil, I'll chop up some of the vegetables for it. So you need, since I'm doubling it, I need 2 cups of onions. So 2 cups is a medium-sized onion. And then I also need a cup and a half, so 3 cups of sliced carrots. And I had these in my freezer, so it says they're 2 cups, so I'll just use 2 bags of them. Since it's getting pressure canned, you can adjust it to how you want it to taste. If you don't want that many onions, but you want more carrots, you can do that. Chickens can get that one. And then it says 1 cup, so I need 2 cups of diced cooked ham. This is just some country ham we had. And then the only other thing we need is 2 bay leaves. It'll be a 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, And then it says salt and pepper to taste. So it came up to a boil. I turned it down to low, put the lid on, and letting it cook for an hour. And after that, then we'll add in everything else. So our peas have been going for about an hour. And they've been making a mess, so I must scrape some of this pea off the lid. And then it says if you want a creamier soup, you can run it through a food mill or with a stick blender. And I don't have a food mill, so we're going to do a stick blender. And then we're going to add in the carrots and the onions. And the ham. Two bay leaves. And a quarter, so since I'm doubling it, a half a spoon or half a teaspoon of allspice. And then we're going to let it come back up to a boil. And then turn it down a little bit and let it keep going for 30 minutes. And I got the jars in the oven. I had baked something, so I got the oven just cooling off with the jars in there, so they'll be warm. And after the 30 minutes, I'll turn the canner on, because I'm just using the Presto for this one, and it won't take long to warm up. So I'll bring you back in 30 minutes. So our soup is all done cooking, and we can start jarring it up. Oh, okay, now we can start jarring it up. And you want to leave 1 inch headspace. So right below the line on the jar. Definitely does not look like the tastiest soup, but apparently split peas are very nutritious. And a single batch is supposed to make 5 pints. So I got 10. I knew I had 9. I didn't know if I grabbed an extra one. So now we gotta wipe down the top of it with some vinegar. Looks like most of my mess is on the side. You want to make sure the top is very clean so that the lid actually sticks to it. Put the rings on finger tight. Knocking all the lids off. Let me get these outside and I'll bring you out there. And this is when I need the countertop canner, because I can only fit 8 in here and I got 10 jars. And I got something else in that one, so. Oh well. We'll just run those through after these are done. So, I'm gonna turn this back on. Uh-oh. I wonder if I'm out of propane. Nope. I didn't get that one. It's always something. Let me switch these around. I'll bring back. Okay, so I got this one started. So it's getting dark, so I won't bring you along for the whole thing, but it's the same as any soup with meat or any kind of meat stuff. You're gonna let it vent for 10 minutes, put the weight on it, let it come to 10 pounds of pressure where I'm at. You have to check your altitude to see what yours needs to be. And then since these are pints, they'll cook for 75 minutes. And if you do quarts, it's 90 minutes. So when it's all done and I'm back inside, I'll let you see it. So it's been a few days, maybe closer to a week, since I took the soup out of the canner. But I don't think I've ever really said, you let it sit for 24 hours. And then when they're all sealed, the little, there's a little button like on the lid. It'll pop down. So then they're sealed, and then you can take the rings off, clean them up, put your label on it. It says split pea soup and the month and the year. And then they're ready to go on the shelf. Or in this case, they're ready to go to my dad's. So they didn't all fit in the canner. So I just gave 2 of them to my sister, and she was just going to eat it this week. So they didn't need to be canned. So now Dad's got soup for the winter. And then today I made bean and bacon soup for my mom. But I didn't film that one because I was busy with other stuff today. So if you want to see a video on making bean and bacon soup, let me know and I'll do another batch of it. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you try it out, let me know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.